So I lost 80 pounds in 5 months. Here's how, coming up. Hey everybody, my name is Ken Wood and I'm so excited to be bringing this content to you. Now, I did mention at the intro here, I lost 80 pounds in 5 months. It wasn't easy, and the way I went about it, I don't recommend everybody do the same thing, but I did see some amazing results. I'd love to point you to my blog below. I'll put a link down below to kensrex.com, so you can see how I did that. But in a nutshell, what had happened was back in January of this year, 2021, January 2nd, actually, of 2021 to be specific, I went to a wedding. Well, I went with my wife, went with my daughter, and we were getting ready. And I said, hey guys, let's go ahead and take a picture. Let's take a family picture all dressed up. And we wanted to do that. So we set up a tripod and we took a photo. And I didn't actually look at the picture until later that night when we were coming home. I looked at the picture and I saw in front of me a shell of a man. See, up to this point, I had a hard time sleeping. I was suffering with depression. I was unhappy with the way I looked. I felt fat. I looked fat. I knew I was fat. And fat, right? I don't mean a little overweight. I mean, yes, you people could categorize me as fat. I was that. And I needed to do something about it. But it wasn't until later that night as we were driving down the road that I looked and I saw a picture, that same picture we had taken earlier that night, and it wasn't me. So I made a change that night. Well, long story short, over a 5-month period, changing my diet, eating Monday through Friday meals that are portioned and healthy, where it was lots of fibers, lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, and good proteins. Eating the way I was supposed to eat, and I was meant to eat, and the human body was meant to eat. After about 2 weeks, I started to adjust, and I started to feel a lot different. I implemented exercise, implemented about 30 to 45 minutes of weight training a day, in addition to 1 mile to 2 miles of jogging. I did that Monday through Friday. And the cool thing was on Saturdays and Sundays, I allowed myself to do whatever I wanted within reason, with the one rule being that I don't overeat, but I eat till I'm content, right? Eating till I'm content. I think where I went wrong before was I was eating for pleasure, not eating out of necessity, eating for fuel. What I found by doing this and changing my mindset, that as I was strict through the week, as I was strict throughout the week, when it came to the weekend, I found that I didn't want to eat as much, but I was still able to enjoy the foods that I did. A rule I also followed in eating on weekends and eating in general was I never eat high fats and high carbs together. Right? I didn't want either one to store itself as fat. I wanted to use both of them for energy. So instead, I would eat either, if I was eating high carbs, I would eat almost no fats. If I was eating high fat, I would eat almost no carbs, right? I would do just like that. So I do that Saturday, and then Sunday, my last meal would be at noon. And then I do an intermittent fasting, almost a fasting between 12 o'clock noon on Sunday and about 6:30 or 7 in the morning on Monday. Now, Monday mornings were always fun. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, Monday through Friday, I started out the morning with an avocado, 2 scrambled eggs, and some blueberries in the morning. That was my breakfast. For lunch, I had an orange navel, kiwi, 2 cups of kale, and this Isopure protein powder. It's 100% protein powder, no carbohydrates in it. But I'm going to tell you, I still eat that today, and I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's delicious. And it's found actually with a company that I've recently helped out here, and I'll be happy to show you guys the link, but their recipes are actually the ones that I used for this, so I'll give you the link below in the description. But what I did was I used this as a tool, and then for dinner I would split my proteins up. For dinner one night I might do 6 to 8 ounces of chicken breast, right, with broccoli, spinach salad, and a ginger dressing, oil and vinegar, and we were good to go. It was so good. It's so good. Now it sounds like, oh man, it's just bad food. It just doesn't sound like it have any taste. It's bland. No, guys, this was good stuff. This was very good. And then on the weekends, I did what I needed to do. But the fact of the matter was this, guys. Dieting's tough. You have to do something that you're able to do consistently for the rest of your life. Don't go and just crash diet and say, okay, well, I'm going to get off of this once I'm done. No, see, my goal was, I had a daunting goal. I had to lose 80 pounds, and I gave myself 16 months to do it, which means I had to lose 4.5 pounds a month. That's a big task. But at the end of 5 months, well, I'll just show you what I looked like. Here's a photo of how I looked prior to start diet. In fact, this is the very same photo that was taken of me the night of that wedding on January 2nd, 2021, of this year. And here's a picture of me 5 months later. Guys, I'm not kidding with you. That was one of the biggest goals I had to achieve, was to lose that weight, but also to maintain it to this point. Here's what I want to do. There's 3 things. I want to help people define their goals. I want to help people to formulate, to create those goals. And I want to help them achieve it, right? I feel like what we do is we might create goals, but we don't focus on them. We create these goals and then they fizzle. I don't want to just create goals for the sake of creating goals. While it's nice and half the battle is writing it down, do more. Execute your goals. So I want to take people from creating to focusing on to achieving those goals. And it's not just in dieting, health, and wellness, but it's in lifestyle. What do you want financially for yourself? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to learn? That's what I want to help you guys with. And I truly mean that. I want to bring content that's actually meaningful content and not just lame brain excuse stuff. Things that we see anywhere, anytime you flip on YouTube or you Google something, there's always another expert. But I want this to be raw and I want it to be real. So join me. Like and subscribe to this video. This might be the worst video. And guys, I apologize. I'm in the middle of a move. We'll be moving into a new house here in the next couple of weeks. So things will change. The lighting in here is terrible. I packed up all of my stuff. So I have just a tripod and my iPhone up right now, guys. So I appreciate your patience. I'm excited to see where this goes. Please like and subscribe. Reach out to me. I'd love to engage with you. But let's take this to the next level. Let's take this to the point where if you have goals you want to achieve, reach out to me. Message me. Let me know. I want to help you figure those out. I have some goals I want to achieve. One of the big overarching goals that I have right now is I am a private pilot, okay? I am a private pilot. I do get to join on the weekends, flying airplanes on an occasion and taking my wife and daughter places where we can just enjoy the time together. It's unique, it's fun, and I found it an inexpensive way to do it. But I have a goal. My goal is to get my commercial certificate, my commercial pilot certificate, within the next, I think 10 months is what I've given myself. So be ready for those. We're going to have a lot of in-cockpit footage. We're going to have a lot of health and wellness videos that are going to be coming out, guys. I have about 20 more pounds that I want to lose, despite having already lost 80. I'm excited to see that happen. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I hope you come along for the journey with me. We'll talk soon. You guys have a good one. See ya.